Hi everyone, for this episode of A Guy with a Scarf, I'm happy to talk again to my friend Bengu Atamer at BuzzMyVideo, Fullscore AI. So, hi, how are you, Bengu?
I'm very well. Thanks, Carlo, for having me another time. Really happy to be here. Hi, everyone. This is Bengu, and I'm the co-founder of BuzzMyVideos, and we have launched AI-powered YouTube growth platform, which is called Fullscore AI. If you have a YouTube channel and haven't tried it, please do so.
So, normally when I talk to you is about what's new on YouTube, right? So, what's happening in YouTube land, yeah?
So it's really interesting because it's very timely. They have literally yesterday, it was like a bombshell, kind of like that they have dropped. They are changing how they are counting shorts views, and they have it's the first time I'm seeing YouTube talking about how they count things, like disclosing that. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, I saw it, but again, I just read it quickly. So, if you can deep dive for us a bit, that would be good. So, we're talking about shorts only, correct? And the metrics.
Correct. Correct. We are talking about shorts only and the metrics. And as far as I understand, I haven't read through in detail. As far as I understand, each time, obviously, when you see, like, you watch one shorts, they were counting up to a certain kind of seconds after you've watched it. They were counting it as a view. But right now, they are going to be counting also any re-watches. And they're introducing, like, what did they call it?
Engaged views.
Engaged
Engaged
views.
views.
Exactly. Engaged views, exactly. So meaning if you have engaged with the content a couple of times, you've rewatched it, they are going to count as a view as well, which is, I think, you might have seen obviously other platforms like TikTok or Facebook.
Uh-huh.
They've been kind of like adopting a similar approach, uh, which this means obviously the numbers are going to go off the roof. For many kind of marketing managers or many digital managers, obviously it is for vanity metrics, it's good numbers. They're going to have good numbers. I am very interested to see how this would impact monetization, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think that part I haven't kind of gathered a good understanding of it. Like, so how is this going to be monetized? Because straightforward, we know how things are monetized on YouTube, and these engaged views, how does that going to play out? What do you think about when you think about your YouTube channel? Are you excited about this? Do you think it's going to help with your growth? Because I think it means it's going to put more exposure. Obviously, if people see that you have higher views, it's going to put some sort of an authority in your content, and that would mean that more other people might be interested in your content, which is good. It would potentially increase your exposure and your reach as well as your authority. But then on the monetization side, I am not that clear.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. So for me, my understanding is a view for shorts becomes so you just view it even whatever milliseconds possibly, and then engage views is when you really are watching the content, which is good. I mean, it's good. I think it's like my reading is at YouTube they said, okay, why is everybody counting a viewer just pass through the screen and we are not? So they have to create this duality. This is my reading, but it's true that there will be two metrics. We'll see how they are exposed, etc. So I think it's good to see it in action and see what happens with that. And in terms of anything else in YouTube apart, more and more people are realizing YouTube on the big screen. So clearly YouTube is
Two
growing
things.
in importance, even mediatically. I mean, people are talking about it more than in the past.
Have you seen that report that it's been reported that seniors are now watching twice as much YouTube on TV as they were a year ago? And I think it's like the latest edition of Nielsen's kind of report. It's crazy. And I firsthand had kind of exposure to this because I was visiting my mother-in-law, and I saw that she, on her smart TV, she started following some YouTube channels. She started kind of watching all of their content. And now that I'm seeing this report, it's validated. It's definitely happening. And I think if they weren't watching before last year, there are new people who are tuning into YouTube and making it their main kind of like screen time on YouTube in terms of like seniors.
Yeah. Maybe it's me consuming a lot of YouTube on my big screen. I don't know. Do I count as a senior? I have to check.
No.
So what's going on with Fullscore AI now?
Fullscore AI, I think you would be happy to hear this because you gave this feedback to me when we first launched a Fullscore, and when I was showing you the tool, and I was kind of gathering feedback from kind of YouTubers or YouTube channel owners, and you said, Bengu, why don't you also have a place where I can just take one of my recent videos and promote it across all of my catalog, you know? And then now it's available. We've done that.
Oh, wow.
We've launched that. Yeah. So I thought you would be happy to kind of see this new functionality because it's coming from your feedback directly.
Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool to know.
What it does is like you can take any link. It could be your own video, it could be anyone else's video, it could be your website link, it could be a subscription link, it could be your merch, digital merch, it could be a live stream link, and I can show you if you like how it kind of works.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can program that and program that and have it kind of like put on top of all of your video descriptions for a specific duration of time, meaning you can program it to be shown 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. And then it will automatically be removed after that kind of time period. So when you go to promotions here, you can see your active promotions, which I've kind of did a test yesterday. And now I'm going to add a new promotion. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to say, okay, watch now. This is my channel, which the promotion is going to run on. And then I'm going to put today's date or maybe tomorrow's date. Let's put tomorrow's date, 28, 3. And then I want to promote it, let's say, for a couple of days until the 31st.
Yeah.
Voila. And then I save, and then it's just programmed. And this link is going to be added to all of my video descriptions, the top kind of like placement. And then it's going to be removed on the 31st of March automatically. So I don't need to do anything about it. I can just go and kind of like wait for the tool to do its job.
Cool. And
what do you think is going to be useful?
Yeah, you know that I'm not very strong on YouTube, so I have this channel that is called Torino e Cultura. The only thing I do in Italian, to be honest, and it's a set of 68 now episodes, interviews in real life, black and white, to people that are involved in culture in my city, in Torino. It's extremely, so I would say, it's very popular on Instagram, like almost 14,000 followers and a lot of positive feedback from the city, I would say. Because I'm able to get very interesting people that maybe not everybody knows. But also I got Chiellini, football player, talking about sport and leadership. So, but then I go on YouTube and I'm not able to convert. So I haven't used Fullscore. I need to use Fullscore. Maybe after this call, I'll take some time and I'll start using Fullscore on that channel. I think this could be very useful, especially when you want. It's like YouTube become kind of a marketing platform, which normally is a bit more complex to manage. Because I mean, you taught me that, and I see myself some video on YouTube's that you did maybe 6 months ago, resurface for whatever reason, and it's good not only to maybe update the latest video you publish with something, like saying, oh, we have a live event going, blah, blah, blah. But if you can do it across the platform with whatever logic, I think that would be very, very positive. One thing that we didn't say is, what is Fullscore, by the way?
Fullscore is...
Very quickly.
Very quickly, is an AI-powered YouTube growth platform. The starting point is if you have a YouTube channel, this is my test channel, you can get an audit, like a free audit, to understand what could be optimized on your channel and what could be kind of fixed on your channel, so that you can get more views, more subscribers, and more revenue. It just provides you, it checks everything, every video one by one across different dimensions of things that you can actively change or optimize, from thumbnails to tags to hashtags. And then it provides you the problem. So it says, okay, you do not have enough tags or good tags. And then it gives you the solution as well. So it can then generate tags based on your kind of like YouTube video metadata and what might be kind of like relevant on YouTube. And you can simply use these tags and add them to your YouTube videos instantly from within the platform. So you don't need to go back to YouTube. And very recently, we've added this new functionality where you can actually use your channel not only for optimization, but also for cross promotion. So you mentioned that you have two channels, and you could actually kind of take one channel and bring it back to the audience of the other channel. And I do understand the challenges of growing on YouTube versus other platforms when you have a core kind of audience on other platforms. YouTube is always like a longer term kind of like play, and it might be difficult. Your audience might find it more convenient to follow you on Instagram and on LinkedIn because that's your core audience, and it might be difficult to convert it to YouTube. But it's a long game, you know. It's a long game that requires consistency.
Okay, thank you for that. And what's coming next then? Because with AI, every day is a new announcement that changes everything. Blah 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 blah. What's coming next from there for you?
100%. They are keeping us like very, very busy. So we recently, something interesting happened. We recently got access from Google to their most recent video generation kind of AI model, VO2, in EMEA, and we are currently testing it. I don't know if you've tried it, and the results are like incredible. We are testing it and understanding the use case. So we are reaching out to people like yourself to understand how you may potentially use that. Is it creating promotional material? Is it creating, I don't know, trailers? Is it creating some kind of quick demos? And we are testing it internally as well, but we are gathering information from our existing clients so that if we can understand the use case, the next could be integrating that simple video creation kind of unit into Fullscore as well. Obviously, we're not a production company. We do not provide kind of, but now that everything is kind of like moving that direction, we would love to kind of get that creativity and the scale of being able to create content at scale. So we would love that to be a part of Fullscore as well, if there is the right use case, obviously.
Absolutely. Va bene. So thank you for the update, and let's see in a few months what's going on with YouTube again.
Perfect. Grazie mille. It's always a pleasure. Thanks, Carlo. Talk soon.